The woman bit through her backpack, pulled out the wire inside, carefully bent it into a straight line, then curved one end into a hook, with her feet firmly gripping the rock face, and her body pressed tightly against the cliff. She adjusted her position, used the wire to hook onto a nearby rope, and grabbed it tightly with her hands, staring at the bottomless abyss below. The woman took a deep breath and grasped the rock. 2 days earlier, she and her best friend had come rock climbing. They encountered a group of men who were also climbing. That evening, they drank and chatted together, but one of the men had malicious intentions toward her friend. Her friend had to flee aimlessly into the forest, but was eventually caught. During the struggle, her friend accidentally fell off a cliff. When the woman went out to look for her friend, she unintentionally witnessed the scene. She quickly recorded it with her camera, but she accidentally made a noise, and the men discovered her. The woman had no choice but to flee, with the men relentlessly pursuing her. Cornered at a dead end, she looked at the approaching men, and could only climb upward. The men followed her closely, but her speed couldn't match theirs, and she was soon caught up too. However, they failed to grab her, and one of them nearly fell. Seizing the opportunity, the woman climbed faster, realizing they couldn't catch her directly. The men took a shortcut to the mountain's summit, intending to trap her from above. The woman dared not waste a moment, rushing to climb higher. When she was exhausted, she rested briefly in crevices, changed into professional climbing shoes, and continued her ascent. Meanwhile, the men reached the summit, demanding she hand over the camera. She refused and spotted a tent, possibly left behind by other climbers. With great effort, she finally climbed to it. After some quick repairs, the woman had a temporary place to rest, but that night, she was startled awake by a noise.